Narcissistic parents have many different strategies that they use to control their children, no matter what age their children are. But in this video, I'm going to talk about one specific strategy that I see over and over again that narcissists use to control the people around them. I'm Dr. Meg Haworth, and I'm a transpersonal psychologist, a holistic nutritional chef, and best-selling author of Get Well Now, Healing Yourself with Food and the Power of the Mind. And I help wounded ACONs, adult children of narcissists, to become healed icons. And what's an icon? An icon is somebody who's independent, confident, original, and naturally you. So this video, I told you I was going to talk about something that narcissistic parents do to control their children. So narcissists are notorious for using emotions as a way to control people around them. And so there's very specific emotions that they use as weapons. Basically, I call it emotional weaponry, emotional warfare. And what they do is they use these emotions to get at you, to get you triggered into a response. And it will trigger you into a response because so often the things that they say are so awful and so cruel and mean that your first stance is to get into this defensive and protective mode to try to protect yourself from what's happening next. Because you're going to be hypervigilant all the time, looking around, waiting for the next thing to happen, because this is how narcissists operate. This is how narcissistic parents operate. So, what is this thing that they do? Well, one of the primary emotions that they use over and over again to try to control people around them is rage. When they start to fly into a blind rage, and it could be over something really small, it was completely out of proportion with the thing that you were asking for, or the thing that you brought up that you wanted to talk about. Whatever it is, they will just blow up suddenly. And it may be at you, it may be at somebody else in the family, it might be somebody outside of the family, like a store clerk, or the woman who's checking you in the airlines when you're flying somewhere. So you never know when this rage is going to come up, but it's something they primarily use to control you and everyone else around them into whatever it is that they want from you. Because one of the things that rage does very effectively is it terrifies people, it scares you, it makes you stop in your tracks, and it makes you stop talking. And they want that response. They don't want you to talk, or they may want you to engage in an argument with them. And so they start to get enraged and pull you into the argument because they're looking for supply. They're looking for your energy and to take your energy from you. And rage is a primary emotion that they use to basically attack you with so that they can get what they're looking for. And they are looking to take your energy. These are the ultimate energy vampires. Narcissistic people in general, narcissistic parents are taking from their own children, getting that supply, getting that energy so that they can feel more emboldened to continue doing all the things that they're doing. And because they have no empathy, it never occurs to them to think, oh, wow, when I'm like this with my child, it's hurtful for them, and this means that they don't get to talk through anything. Newsflash, they don't want to talk through anything with you. They have absolutely no desire for that. Talking through something, coming up with a resolution would mean they are no longer in control. And again, they need to be in control of you at all times. If they do have a talk with you to try to smooth things out, or it's going to be geared towards what they can get from you in relationship to the talk that they're having. So if they call a family meeting, for instance, it's going to be about their agenda. They're going to tend to have most of the airtime in the discussion. And if you step outside of the thing that they want you to be doing and the agreement they need you to be having, then they might use rage to get you to stop. So that enraged feeling really does make people terrified. And they know this especially makes people that are of high empathy and sensitivity and care. It really makes you extra terrified when you have this kind of raging response around you. So what do you do? Well, this is a hard one. First of all, what I do is I help people with my whole person integration technique. We do this one-on-one. We do this in my courses with the Shift Network, and you can learn how to release that energy from your energy field and from your body that you're holding from the experience of being raged at for years and years on end. So if you think about when somebody rages at you, you have a specific reaction to that rage. And so not only are you taking in the rage, kind of sponging that in, and it shocks your system, but you also have your reaction to it. And often your reaction is terror. It's sadness, it's grief underneath, because there's no place to go with any of this. You can't have a discussion with this parent. You can't work through anything or let them know how you're feeling. If you do that, you're going to be in a lot more trouble than you are already in with the rage that they're displaying. So yes, like I said, you can use whole person integration technique to help you release the energy from your field. You have access to this in my online course, Healing the 5 Primary Wounds of Parental Narcissistic Abuse, my course on the Shift Network. Or if you are interested in working with me directly in my Iconic Me coaching program, the links are in the description below in the comments, and you can get the information there. To book a free call with me, this is if you feel like you're ready to work one-on-one to very quickly move through the wounds from parental narcissistic abuse, specifically how these emotions have damaged your body and may have been causing illness over time. So anger, rage, they're just destructive emotions. And the narcissistic person in general knows this. And they will use this emotion to get what they want, to get you to stay silent, to get you to do what they want you to do, to get you to agree with them, because they realize that if they use rage, you might agree with whatever it is that they're saying, that they're wanting you to agree with, just to get them to stop raging. So they're using all different kinds of tactics to get you to do what they want you to do. It's all about control, and it's all about them. If you haven't already done so, please like this video and please subscribe to my channel to get more videos about holistic healing for the wounds of parental narcissistic abuse. As a holistic chef, I also can help you with food to help you support your system while you're going through your emotional release therapeutic process. And I can help you with releasing the energy from the field that is creating the experience of pain and illness in the body and helping to prevent illness and pain in the first place. I hope this information has been really helpful for you. I'm Dr. Meg Haworth, and I hope this information will help you get well now.